Nail Trends Now, where we turn inspiration into a nail look. Today's inspiration are florals. This is very interesting, and we've been seeing florals come to life on the runways. Designers are taking it to flowing dresses, high-waisted swimsuits, even to printed silks, and they're really bringing this to life. Now, I would say that this particular choice of inspiration is not Tracy's favorite. Flowers, florals, no. But that's what I love about this. We take an inspiration, and even if it's insanely challenging, and even if you don't like it, that's the good stuff. That's when you gotta push yourself to really bring something creative to life. I love the way Tracy approaches this, and I really think you're gonna love the nail look she creates. Let's check it out. So, we got florals. We got florals. This is definitely another challenge for Tracy because what we see is obviously these floral patterns coming in for spring 2019. We've got a great Pinterest page set up with all these beautiful inspiration designs. And part of our job is to take what is trending, Nail Trends Now, and turn it into a design. Even if we don't like the inspiration in particular, that's the challenge. That's what I love about this series is it doesn't matter. I'm very curious as to how you're gonna approach this, and you're gonna find something you like. I mean, you can't say you hate all flower designs. That's just definitely not true, correct? It is true. Let's go through the inspo, shall we? A lot of these are runway, what we're seeing, right? And obviously we've pulled these from upcoming 2019 spring collections, and as we see, it's, I mean, tons of flowers.
And it's the big print, like the big floral couches. Something
you'd see maybe in your grandmother's house, right?
Yeah.
Right? So let's take a look.
But there is something that makes me happy.
Okay, what are you seeing?
A lot of black.
A lot of black is true. Which inspo in particular are you looking at?
I am digging this kind of like dark background. You got the vase with the beautiful like pops of flowers in it. I'm liking that.
It's a little dark, right? Because you've got some flowers that are like perky, and then you've got ones on the edge that are dying on the vine. Which
like my soul.
I was gonna say, it makes a lot of sense as to why you like it, Tracy.
This one, she's wearing the kind of the white with the floral pattern, but it's got the black flowers and then the pops of bright color. It's beautiful. It's got kind of that white background that's barely showing.
Right.
It's got the black flowers, and then you got those pops of color.
All right, what else we seeing?
You're gonna be surprised. It's got like the big, bold flowers.
Now that's really interesting. That's the absolute last inspo picture I would ever imagine. Why do you like that? I'm very curious.
It's a lot of black.
There's a lot of black, but there's
the pops of color. I just like the pop of color.
Off that black?
Yeah.
Well, what I love about this is that these are all 2019 collections that are gonna be coming to life very soon in fashion. Let's take it to nails. Tracy, are you ready?
Let's do flowers.
Let's do flowers.
Let's start with the product we're gonna use. I'm gonna be pulling out She's a Pistol from the Color Shot Collection Heat Seeker. We're going to be using our Look, Don't Touch, Heaven Help Me, Sorry I'm Not Sorry, and then finally we're gonna be using Manic Botanic art screens. Let's get started with the demo. Okay, let's get started with our caption base coat. Now, I talk about this every time. When you have natural nails, you definitely want to use the base coat. I have artificial nails on, but I want to go through the steps with you. So we're going to go ahead and put the base coat on. We're going to be focusing on demoing just these two nails. So that's what I'll be doing. We're going to just put a nice healthy amount over the top of the whole nail. Now remember what this does is it not only prevents your nail from staining if you're wearing dark colors, but it's going to give you a nice smooth surface to be working off of, and it'll help harden and strengthen your nails. Let's go to our color. Okay, we're gonna pull out our Look, Don't Touch, our caption black, and we're also gonna pull out our Heaven Help Me. our white, our extreme white. We're gonna be doing these two nails. I think I'm gonna put the black on the middle nail. Let's start there. Okay, as you can see, I already have some nail art on. So what I love about the caption black is it's gonna cover that right up, almost just pretty much in one coat, because it's so pigmented. It just covers everything. Let's grab some more. I have some pretty long nails on, so we're gonna be using extra product today. Covering all that whole surface. And let's move on to the white. Grab our white, and you're gonna find the same with our white. The pigmentation and the coverage with it is insane. And what's cool about it is it's not multiple layers of streaky polish. Because we're going to be stamping and doing art screens over the top, I'm only gonna need one layer. Let's say I was gonna just paint out this completely white. I can come through one more time and have a full coverage nail. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. Usually if you're doing all 10 fingers, by the time you've done your 10th nail, you're ready to stamp. We're gonna let this sit for a second since we're only doing the 2. Okay, next we're gonna pull out our Manic Botanic stamp. So this big flower print right here really reminds me of those inspirations we were seeing in the pictures. So we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do black over the white, and we're gonna do a white one over the black. So let's get going. Okay, so let's grab our Look, Don't Touch again. This is what we're gonna be stamping with. We're gonna grab our scraper and our clear shot stamper. We're gonna lay our product down right here in front of the design. Use a good amount of polish, don't skimp on this. And then we're gonna scrape, and then we're gonna pick up our design and go to the nail. Okay, before we move on to doing the white over the black, we need to take some polish remover, clean the plate, make sure it's nice and clean. I want you to grab something sticky. I like to use a lint roller, but if you have a piece of tape laying around the house, that'll work too. And this is what's gonna clean your stamper. Also, you wanna make sure you remove the excess polish from the edge of your scraper. Let's grab our Heaven Help Me. We're gonna do our white design over the black. Again, we're gonna load the plate up. Make sure we're not putting too little on there. Gonna get our scraper, slide through once, grab our stamper, and we're gonna go to the nail. Okay, the next thing I want you to do, I want you to take that art screen plate, I want you to flip it over. We're gonna use the back side of this, kind of like a painter's palette. I want you to grab your other colors, Sorry, I'm Not Sorry, and She's a Pistol. And then I want you to grab, it's just a tiny, very thin, small brush. So you can find these maybe at an art store or even use like a really thin eyeliner brush. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to grab a little bit of She's a Pistol, put it on the back of the art screen. Then we're gonna grab Sorry, I'm Not Sorry. We're gonna do the same thing, just a couple drops. And this is what we're gonna use to fill in the colors. I'm gonna grab our brush, I'm gonna pull through, get it nice and covered on both sides. And then I'm not gonna overthink it. We're just gonna go in different areas and fill it in. So here, let's fill in this circle, the middle of this flower with the pink. I'm just gonna wipe it off on the art screen and you can go into the next color. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's move on to the next one. We're gonna do the same thing. Now, this is polish, so if it starts to dry on your brush, go ahead and just take some polish remover, wipe it off, and you got a nice new brush to start with. Okay, let's see, let's do... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish out the rest of my fingers and we'll get back to you with the top coat and the final look. Okay, so finally, we need to get our caption top coat and put a nice coat over the whole set of nails. Okay, let's get it on, a nice healthy amount. Don't skimp on your top coat. It'll be much easier if you get a good amount on your brush. And that way you don't get those little skid marks and it's just much easier to put it on. For the whole surface. And if you notice, especially since I have long nails, I'll go to it, I'll put some down. I know I need more. I don't keep on working it. I just grab more, put it on my brush, and put it through. What I love also about our polish, if you notice, none of the colors are streaking. They're all going on really nicely. You're not getting transfer from black to white. And the thumb. I'll work it all the way through. And we are done.
Tracy's finished the set, and Tracy, for not liking floral patterns, that's a ridiculous set of nails. I mean, they're beautiful.
They don't look so floral.
So floral inspired, but they still, of course they are, because they have...
They're flowers.
They're flowers, the stamping pattern, but I like the angle of you taking the paints, filling it in, and just kind of going with the flow there. But in the end, it's a beautiful set of nails that anybody can really do right now, correct?
I think so, and you know what? I can handle this trend for 2019.
Spring 2019, you're gonna start seeing a lot of floral patterns. That's where the inspo came from, was a lot of the upcoming fashion. You can wear them on your nails. Go to Ulta, get all the products that Tracy used, and create this floral pattern now, and that way you can be in trend. We'll see you next time on Nail Trends Now.